Morning.
Morning. Good morning. All right, well, welcome to the PetrelChic. Welcome to the Arthurian Legend panel. And I'm so excited that so many of you people are here on Monday morning at 10 o'clock.
I thought we'd be talking to ourselves.
Yeah, me too. Funny, that's what we were saying. Okay.
We started the panel before the panel.
So, we're just so you know, we're co-hosting this panel with the PetrelChic, and that's who I blame for all of the technical difficulties.
Yeah. Technically, we could get away with that because it was the French that really messed up Arthur. So.
Yeah.
More to Arthur.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and let's go down the line and introduce who we are. Let's start at the very end.
Hi, I'm Lily Rose. This is my first year as a panelist on PetrelChic. And I am thrilled to be here because I absolutely am nuts about the Arthurian legend. I read it in many forms. T.H. White, Mary Stuart. My favorite is probably Miss of Babylon, Miranda and Bradley, just because of the feminists who are reorganizing of it. And I'm absolutely addicted to Merlin, terribly addicted, and I admit it.
Yes. I'm Angela, otherwise known as the Imp. This is also my first panel, and I'm basically just a fan. I like the show Merlin, and, and I'm also a big fan of Monty Python and the Holy Grail. They taught me how to say cow in French.
Gosh.
So yeah, that's me.
Hi, I'm Miranda. I'm with the PetrelChic, and I really like Arthurian legend. And just for the PetrelChic people, I have actually read all of the original Chrétien de Troyes in the original French. So.
Wow. That's impressive. I can't follow up with that. Is this even on? I don't need a microphone. My name is Caro. I am the director of the PetrelChic. This is my 10th official year on the PetrelChic as a staff member. This is my 3rd year being a director here. And I teach English. I teach 9th grade English. And my focus for my bachelor's degree was British literature. So I have the Arthurian legend is very close to my heart. And I've been a fan for a very, very, very long time, from my initial induction with it, with The Sword and the Stone, the Disney movie, and my obsession in the 80s with Excalibur, the movie, and how, you know, I could quote that movie backwards and forwards, and but from there it just kind of snowballed out of control. When I was young, I lived in England with my family for about a year, and while I was living there, I became obsessed with Robin Hood and with the Arthurian legend because we live close to Sherwood Forest. So I kind of spent a year living near there and growing up near there. So it's something that has been a passion of mine for a very, very long time. So I guess, where do we want to start?
I don't know, maybe with each person's favorite
Incarnation?
Yeah.
Okay, favorite incarnation. Let's start there.
Well, I'm more of a literary bent towards this. Merlin was my first real foray into, you know, televised or movie Arthurian legend. I like books. I'm a book nerd. I read about 3 a week. I'm actually very, very fond of Marion Zimmer Bradley's The Miss of Babylon because it gives extra cred time to the older religions, and she did her research very, very well. She spoke to some covens. She did some other things, and I really like that incarnation because it gives the women some time. I mean, I'm not fond of Guinevere in that book. I think she's a little crazy.
Yeah.
But, well, more than a little crazy. But you see her side of it, and you almost feel bad for her, even as you're sitting there thinking this woman needs to be committed. But I really like that it kind of fleshed out Morgana some more, or Morgana, she's called in that book, because, you know, she's not all, ha ha ha, I'll get you now, Arthur. You actually see a human side of her, and she's trying to do what's for the best for everyone. Which I think is another thing you're going to see, incidentally, in Merlin, is trying to do the best for everyone. You're trying to do what you think is best for you, but you're trying to do best for the greater good, and that really is the theme of Arthurian legend to me, is you have a man who came with such good intentions, but he's a victim of the circumstances. And you show that same thing with the Miss of Babylon with the women. So I really, really like the Miss of Babylon.
Well, I've seen a lot of different Arthurian legend stuff, nothing that I can remember the names of now, but enough that I knew the basic story.
But I think my favorite has to be the Monty Python. Because I'm just that kind of person. I just think it's great that they could take such a legendary tale and make fun of it, but do it in a way that it was still a legendary tale. It was like they didn't push it too far, and they still kept the basic gist of it, and I just thought that was good. And I'm really enjoying my life.
Yeah.